Alright, so I'm going to pick up where I left off with the Shoemaker's children go barefoot. Whoa, floor plan. Did you really just get our hands on some top secret info this easily? Paimon thought grabbing an important item like this would come with some kind of dramatic scene. The container is just here for some reason. Reminds me of the time Nachika read as a beat, pushing us out during our previous attempt at hiding inside one. It seems the proof of the cognoscenti isn't here. At least the chest containing it isn't. But look, at least we found a floor plan of this place. Paimon's not sure how useful it'll be, though. Someone in Noshitown would probably buy it. Oh, guess it'll go to the highest bidder then. But if it's not here, where else could it be? Should I check the archives again, or... Haha, seriously? I've been itching to see him eat crow. Of course it's real. You know what Roscoe is like? You think he's going to let someone get away with a fumble like that? Tell me about it. I had a minor slip-up at work before. It wasn't a big deal, but I got slammed over it. Are they getting closer or something? We can't let them see us. Let's improvise and hide. Gotta look for a good spot. I'll hide under the bed. The voices and footsteps get closer and closer. No time to hesitate. You pick your spots and hold your breath. Huh? Where's the floor plan? I thought I left it right here. You don't see it? Did you lose it somewhere in the archives when we were moving the chest earlier? I don't think so. Maybe I lost it back at the mess hall. Ugh. Man, fine. I'll go back and look. Wouldn't want to get into trouble again. Thought you said the thief and her lackeys were gone. Huh. For all you know, we'll soon have Debet's little crooks peddling copies of the floor plan up and down Noshitown. Haha. Don't scare me like that. That's it. Let's split up and look for it. The voices and footsteps fade away. You carefully exit your hiding spots. Ugh, had to hold my sneeze and all with all that dust. It's pretty clean and spacious under the bed, but we were completely exposed. That got Paimon's heart racing for a moment. You should have hidden with us. Uh-huh. We would have made it, just about. Huh? That's a bit close, Goldfinch. Are you an idiot? Nachika, only idiots call other people an idiot out of nowhere. Wait, what does that have to do with anything? In any case, keeping a polite distance is only proper. It's about etiquette, I'll have you know. Weren't we intimate companions? Intimate? Paimon doesn't think we're intimate yet, but we could be considered companions, can't we? We're role-playing companions, if nothing else. That we are. Ahem. Well, Goldfinch and Snowy Owl are already here. What about you, great Nachika? Are you ready to keep looking for the proof of the cognoscenti? Phew. Give me a moment. They ended up moving the chest to the archives. We should be able to find it there. We've been all over the shop looking for this. Fang, Paimon would rather take a commission from the Adventurers Guild. This is the key to the secret of the great treasure. You can't simply compare it to commissions from the guild. Besides, we have the floor plan now. That's our treasure map, no? Come, Goldfinch, Snowy Owl, let's be on our way. Ah! What the? I didn't know I had to jump that. Oh, hi.
Preparing for dust-up. Let me leave you a verse.
Be still.
So quiet.
Can I fight this one? I cannot fight this one. Paimon can see something from here. Looks like the disposal workshop that's on the floor plan, too. I guess it's where they get rid of defective products. Look up. I think I see someone. Zoom in. It's Roscoe and the chest. Sir, the proof of the cognoscenti has been recovered. I brought the goods. What about you? Good work. You've done well. Rest up before the next assignment. And let's have nod-krai hot dogs for dinner tonight. Wait, why did Paimon get so caught up in acting? Looks like you're both masters of disguise and infiltration. Goldfinch, Snowy Owl, you sure are reliable partners. However, it'd be better if you both were more committed to playing the characters in terms of speech and mannerisms. Huh? What are you, a film director? That's asking way too much. Huh? This is nothing compared to what's required of ballet performers. So you watch ballet? Paimon thought you only watched. Wait, that's not the point here. Anyway, let's put the role play aside for now. We can pretty much confirm that the guy called Raz, whatever, has retrieved the proof of cognoscenti, right? By the way, why are the Fatui collecting the proof? Are they also interested in the great treasure? Could they be in the middle of a financial crisis? Doesn't sound very likely. You're right. Building a huge structure here and deploying so many people doesn't sound like financial crisis to Paimon at all. Is this that Raz guy's personal interest then? Wow, asking his parents to find treasure for him? That's... I'm going to say despicable. What do they call this again? Oh yes, that's it. An abuse of power. Truly despicable. If it's the Rasco I know, he wouldn't do this out of personal interest. In fact, he doesn't have anything that could even be considered a personal interest. There must be some motive. The only thing he's interested in getting is ahead of the game. So maybe he plans to bribe his superiors using the great treasure. Come to think of it, Paimon never asked, what exactly is your relationship with that guy, Nachka? It's unusual for a thief to know so much about a Fatui officer. We just knew each other from before. We're both from Novigard, so it's not that strange that we know each other, right? Besides, think about it. No one ever questioned why the Fey governor in the story wanted to seize the shampoo mill, right? Point is, the mill didn't belong to him, just like how the proof of the cognoscenti doesn't belong to the Fatui. So naturally, we, the ones on the side of justice, must take it back. Goldfinch, Snowy Owl, this is where we carve our names in fame and glory as Reed Miller's successors. I would say for the great treasure. Well, if Goldfinch says so. But that guy is also an officer here, right? How are we supposed to get the proof from him without exposing ourselves? Based on the floor plan, we can quickly get to the second floor of the disposal workshop from the archives and get it done before he leaves. He thinks everything is under his control, including the chest, which end up in his hands just as he wanted, but he can't control us. That'll be so Reed Miller, appearing at unexpected times and places, making a dashing entrance, then gracefully departing. A perfect performance.
I'm gonna fix your job!
Huh? How did we end up on the other side? We followed the floor plan exactly. Do ants in a maze know that they travel along predestined paths? I am surprised that you took the bait without a speck of doubt. You've fallen right into my trap, little thief. Rasco. It's Percho Rasco. It's been a while, Notchka. I never expected Police Chief Solonov's daughter to end up playing thief in this godforsaken place. Police Chief's daughter? It seems these two playmates in your game of house don't know you very well. Not that it matters. I must say, your little farce helped me root out quite a few deceptive, two-faced subordinates. Organization members who failed to execute orders to the letter should be terminated immediately. Never mind Notchka's background. We've met lots of odd ducks. So what if she's the police chief's daughter? Snowy Owl. And all that talk about executing orders to the letter, you're just moving a chest back and forth. The one giving nonsensical orders is the real weirdo here. Such a terrible waste of manpower. Oh, right. All this nonsense almost made Paimon forget that. That's what's important here. And it doesn't... Oh, because the other part was also said about the cognitive thing. And it doesn't belong to the Fatui. I must take it back. That's my mission. Take it back? Ridiculous. Of course, Red Miller's treasure doesn't belong to the Fatui. It belongs to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Whoever brings the great treasure back to Sheznagar will be rewarded. Should I do so, I could even be promoted to staff officer. I knew it. You're as obsessed with these titles as ever. Enough. Since you claim to be Red Miller's successor, you must be prepared to follow in his footsteps, too. This place will be your execution ground. If you have any last words, now is the time. But I'll not relay them to Chief Stolanov on your behalf. It's best that he never finds out what happened to his precious daughter. I owe my former teacher this much respect. Precious daughter? Huh. All he ever cares about are his endless cases and promising juniors. Like you. Huh. You're no better. Still as arrogant as ever. But it matters little, because this will all end shortly. Ugh. So you really don't know who I am? Mere Fatui joiners? Looks like we'll have to do this the hard way. I'm sorry, I lied to you. I do know him, but none of what I know will help us. I can't even help much in battle. There's no point saying that now, Notchka. Just leave the fighting to us, to Traveler. We knew it would end up like this. But you prefer things this way, right? Straight up fights are better than wild chest hunts. Whoa, watch out. Okay.
Cleanup sequence in.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Annihilation mode. At first, the flavor.
Let me weave you a
Be still. The depths beckon.
Ultimatum protocol.
Oh,
rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Goldfinch, just a little longer. I guess she realized it was powered by Kubaki. There we go, Goldfinch. The hammer is yours. Smash that big guy into pieces. Ow.
Goose on the loose.
Be still. Mind the deluge. Cascade.
Annihilation mode. Installation chamber deployed.
Ow. Not that way.
Be still.
Out. Is it still? It still was. Okay. I'm literally... Why can't I just fight it? Okay, whatever. What? How? Oh, Paimon knows. This is what they call turning their own blades onto them. It seems I've miscalculated. The proof of the cognoscenti that you seek is in my hands. If you want it, follow me outside. I'll be waiting for you at the highest point of the Experimental Design Bureau. Ah? He ran away. That coward. Leave it to me. I'll go after him. How do I get in there? I'm infused with red. There we go.
Accelerating.
Waypoint. What time is it? I can go a little bit longer. Oh, looky. A Luna Oculus.
I'll make short work of you. Cascade.
Alert lifted. Sorry, I made trouble for you again. We're used to it at this point. Now, if you ditched us or tried to shoo us off at this point, now that would make us mad. Okay, then thank you for keeping me company. That's more like it. Speaking of, didn't that Raz guy say he'd meet us at the highest point? Why is the lift malfunctioning then? What should we do? Do we try to fix it? Locking on it a few times might do the trick. The Moonstrider's our best bet. Or best shot, excuse me. I don't think I'll manage that far up. If we had some other help, though... That scared Paimon. She thought it hit her for sure. Oh, I've heard about this strange lightning before. Treasure hunter I met told me that with the Moonstriders, it should be easy to jump from where the lightning strikes to the top level. I guess you can fly up, Snowy Owl, but what about you, Goldenfinch? I have my ways. Yeah, this is child's play for him, but you might have to wait a bit. Okay, that was weird. Where am I supposed to go then with this?
Accelerating.
Oh, I just had to move the cleaning bot over there? I was looking for a hole to send it down through. Haha. That's all I had to do. Everything should be fine now. Let's go. Then I'll be off. Don't fall too far behind. I've actually been up here before and got the waypoints already. That's hilarious. Oh look, we're heading into a boss fight. Actually, let's eat food for this, because I want to use it up. Let's see. Got 2 of that. Okay. Why did I get fucking pepper from that? I'm confused. Okay. Finally! Made it up here. He's alone? Paimon thought he ran so fast because he was going to call for reinforcements. An ambush, perhaps? Then he'll have to pay the price for his arrogance. looking down at us. We'll show him. I'll fight with you. If you want the proof of cognoscenti, you must defeat me first. That is, if you can. Sure.
Use the force up. Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Ultimatum protocol.
Cascade.
At first, the flavor.
Defensive mode engaged.
Rain cutter.
The depths beckon.
Annihilation mode.
The fuck?
Rain outlines your fate.
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Ultimatum protocol. Installation chamber.
Let me weave you a verse.
Be still.
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged.
Cascade.
And now defeated. Ugh. We won! Now hand the proof over. Come and get it yourself. Paimon didn't expect you to admit defeat so easily, and there really weren't any reinforcements. Things going so smoothly makes me uneasy. Could this be the trigger for an even bigger trap? Didn't say you'd get promoted if you brought the great treasure back to Shesnagard. Why are you giving us the proof so easily? When did I ever say that I would be the one to do that? Keeping the proof of the Design Bureau will bring nothing but trouble. As long as it stays here, there will be an endless swarm of rats coveting it, trying to infiltrate this supposedly impenetrable stronghold just like you lot. I am to guard the Design Bureau ensure its efficient operation, but orders from my superiors must be obeyed. This already constitutes insubordination, of course. But due to my failings, the proof of the cognoscenti that we spent so much manpower to find was ultimately stolen by a petty thief. Now you can go back to Nashtown, or wherever you want, to announce your victory. Did you lose to us on purpose? Losing to an opponent who has deep ties with the Harbingers brings no shame to me. I'm impressed you managed to find such help. So you did know about us. Huh? I knew that you were exceptionally skilled, Goldfinch, but... Ha ha! A fool blessed with blind luck. I've always hated your kind. Forget it. Take the proof of the cognoscenti. The Experimental Design Bureau will no longer devote manpower to search for this accursed thing. We won't meet again. But if you insist on future unwelcome visitation, I'll show you what I'm really made of. Vasco leaves. This curtain call is completely different from what I imagined, even with the proof of the cognoscenti. I need some time to think about all this. If only he were the big, bad governor oppressing the innocent, then I would have. Now, I've made to look like the unreasonable child. I'm sorry for dragging you into this farce. Say, do you really have connections to the Harbingers? That's a surprise. If you'd told me earlier. We could have been called Traveler the Thief Extraordinary and his merry companions, or Paimon the Thief Extraordinary and her merry companions, or something similar. Right, speaking of which, you should take the proof of cognoscenti. Yes, it's much better in your hands than mine. Why do you sound so defeated all of a sudden? Yeah, why are you giving up already? And didn't something like this happen just a moment ago? You and that Ras whatever guy, you talk in circles around each other and act like everything's settled afterwards. And that makes Paimon feel kind of uneasy. Even if we did get the proof, it's all a sneeze that just won't come out. I just suddenly realized that, compared to Rasco and all of you, I'm just an insignificant character in the story, like I've always been. I wish I could become Reed Miller, a true protagonist with an adventure to call my own. Someone who can claim the spotlight and receive the adoration of all. So I told myself that it was my destiny to become Reed Miller's successor, to turn my fantasy into reality. I came here in search of clues about the great treasure. Back in Nasha Town, Hedam B gave me some clues on the proof of the cognoscenti and said I was special, that she had chosen me. I was so happy at the time. But now that I think about it, how could I possibly have been the only one? She must have had other motives. All that talk about being Reed Miller's successor, about destiny and mission, they were never meant for me. I'm still just a pebble by the roadside, worthless and unnoticed. Don't overthink it. Do whatever makes you happy. Paimon doesn't get it either. Doesn't get it. Rather than thinking about things like fate or destiny, isn't it better to live happily? I envy you, Paimon. I wish I could think that way. Do you have any tips on finding happiness? Well, Paimon's happy just being with Traveler. Whether it's eating chicken mushroom skewers in the wild or feasting in a fancy restaurant, it's all good as long as it's done with Traveler. So if I want to be happy like you, Paimon, I need a companion like Traveler. That doesn't sound right. Why do you always have to imitate others, Nachka? You just have to be yourself. Everyone has a chance of becoming Reed Miller's successor, but only you can be you. But if I'm just myself, would I actually deserve it? To be a brilliant character in people's eyes? Or a special someone? Hey, why are you still going on about this? It doesn't matter what others think. Paimon doesn't get why you keep worrying over it, even if you're not someone's special. Even if you're not someone's special someone or a big name, you can still be happy. So you think none of that matters? That's really broad-minded, Paimon. Broad-minded? Yeah, that's right. That's the secret to happiness. Hee Paimon can drop insightful lines too. Well, since you think none of that matters, then, Traveler, would you become my best companion? I don't expect to be your special someone, but... Wait a minute, best companion? That won't do. That title belongs to Paimon, right, Traveler? You talk the talk but can't walk the walk, Paimon. Huh, Nachka, are you making fun of Paimon? Since you're already feeling well enough to joke around. And here Paimon was just a teeny bit worried about you. Quick, say thank you to Paimon. Thank you, Paimon. And thank you too, Traveler. Snowy Owl, Goldfinch, you're both my dear companions. By the way, what are your plans after this? And the proof of the cognoscenti? I'll let you take the proof this time. You've earned it. But if we cross paths elsewhere in the future, don't expect any mercy from me, alright? It looks like an artifact piece from the new set. Oh, so we'll be rivals next time we meet. Hee. The two of us are formidable rivals to have, you know. It's a shame we can't become best companions. But I'll work hard to become your greatest rival instead. Just you wait and see. Ah, got it finished. Discovered... what? Character avatar? Got her. I did complete this, though. I did complete this. Whatever.
I have to stifle.
Oops.
Smile every.
Wait, there was another one. Hold up.
look on. My retainers' faces when I inform.
I don't know what I'm missing for the Natland stuff. These are all nod-krai too.
Of my plans today.
Got it. So now it's just exploration stuff to get that. And I have still quite a bit of time, over a month. Actually, this is, yeah, that's what I need to do, because that's almost ended. Alright, so that's going to be it for now, and I'll see you later.